Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Jack of All Trivia. It is Monday. It is Inner Geekdom time. Boy, howdy, have we missed you guys. It is so great to be here. I am, of course, the Inner Geekdom Commissioner and your new Jack of All Trivia Movie Division Champion, James, the King of Hearts, Shimo. So glad to have you guys with us today. Of course, I am not alone. I am joined by my co-host this evening, the man also running the ones and twos, and one of my brothers in the NWO. I say one because we are going to fill up with some more. He is the villain, Haven Pendergast. Haven, what's going on, my brother?
Hey, what's up, man? It's a great start. We just had a champion crowned, a couple weeks back. So, and he's actually in the chat right now. He wants to say he's watching out for both of these guys to see who's gonna, step up to the challenge. But we got two brand new players in the building for IG. Holy shit, King of Hearts! I'm excited, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it is a brand new day here in the IG division. And what do I mean by that? Well, we just had our champion crowned. The tournament is completely over. Typically, we wait until about the start of a new season after the new year to do this. But you know what? It's my division. I'll do what I want. So as of this moment, every single competitor's record in the IG division has been reset. There are everything. The only numbers that stick around are your knockouts. That's about the only thing that still sticks. Your wins, your losses, completely out the window. Everybody starts with a clean slate. It's a brand new day for everybody in the IG division. So these two gentlemen here tonight have a very good opportunity to make their headway in the Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom division. I'm going to go ahead and let the villain Haven Pendergast talk with them right now. Of course, we do have Slim, Matthew Cutler, and of course, the philosopher Kevin Poss. So Haven, I'm not going to waste any more of my breath. Why don't you see what these guys are up to and how they're feeling about this match?
All right, yeah, let's go to Slim first. Matthew Cutler, you played here once before, haven't seen you in a minute. Glad to have you back. This is your first match in IG here. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty confident. I mean, video game movies, cool, not a great track record for the movie industry overall, but screw it. Let's do it. I'm down.
All right. Do you know your opponent from other places? You want to say something to this guy? If not, what do you want to say to your opponent? You got both debuting.
No, unfortunately, honestly, I don't know any of the opponents except for the champions. So, I mean, all I got to say is this to that, and let's do it.
Ooh, all right. Then let's go to philosopher Kevin. All right. Kevin, you're the first time debuting here in IG. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Just came off of a big win yesterday, a team win in another league, so I'm feeling good. And got some categories in this IG that I feel pretty good about.
All right. Yeah. Both of these guys, like I said, are brand new debuting players. Are keeping it short and sweet. But philosopher, you want to say something to your opponent? He didn't seem too friendly to you, so you want to say something to him?
Best of luck, Matt.
Same to you, bro. But
all right.
That's it.
All right. Now I'm sending it back to the King of Hearts.
All right, tensions are building already. Let's see which of these gentlemen will make their first step forward in their Inner Geekdom careers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, Jack of All Trivia brings to you an Inner Geekdom division match scheduled for 3 rounds to a finish. Introducing first, making his Inner Geekdom debut, he is the one, the only, Slim Matthew Cutler. And his opponent, also making his Inner Geekdom debut, the philosopher, Kevin Poss. All right, gentlemen. Round number 1 is going to work as follows. You will get 8 questions in 8 different geeky categories. Write down your answers on a whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever you happen to have at your disposal. You will have 15 seconds to do so. When I call time, I will then call you each individually by name. You will show your answer to the camera and say it at the exact same time. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point. You do not lose any points for missing a question. However, if you do manage to get all 8 questions correct, then you will receive a bonus question worth 1 additional point. Keep in mind that you do have 4 repeats to use throughout the majority of the match. Well, the entirety of the match, excuse me. We do also allow for technical repeats within reason. Also, you have a challenge rule available. If you don't think that a ruling quite went the way it should have, go ahead and toss that out. Myself and Haven will deliberate, and we will render a ruling. If you win your challenge, congratulations. You get to continue to challenge at any point throughout the rest of the match in which you need it. However, if you lose your challenge, then that is it. You are done. No more debating the rules from there on out. With that being said, Mr. Cutler, are you ready?
Too sweet. Let's do it.
All right back at you. And Kevin, are you ready?
Always be closing.
Haven, you ready to do this, my friend?
Fuck yeah.
Then let's rock and roll, people. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen, here we go. Question number 1 in round 1. It's going to come to you in the category of Middle Earth. Who plays the role of Tariel in the Hobbit movies?
Oh, he was badass. You know what I miss about fantasy? Well, I don't think I've ever seen this in a lot of fantasy movies. No sex scenes. Like this trilogy would have been a lot better. A couple sex scenes.
Like I said, they're
pushed away from
in certain fantasy realms, unless of course you look at some other ones which we will not mention on this channel. In any case, we're going to bring it to a close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. All right, let's go to Matthew first.
I might butcher this, but is it like Eva Angelina or something?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Kevin?
I didn't have anything.
All right, we were looking for the Wasp, Evangeline Lilly. Evangeline.
Yeah.
Something across that, but
all right.
An elf.
And this off the bat for both gentlemen. Let's see if they can make a recovery here in the category for question number 2. The category is directors. All right. Who directed Max Payne? This is where, once again, we see the video game movies rearing their ugly head to trip some people up.
Yeah, this was our boy, man, where he was still kind of known for his rapping. And this was a movie that was a big dud, man.
Yeah.
I thought it would kill his career, but that dude.
There haven't been many video game movies that weren't good, to be honest. So. But in any case, we will need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Kevin first.
I just guessed Jon Favreau.
Incorrect. Got the first name right. Let's go to Matthew.
Yeah, I know it wasn't Mark Wahlberg, but I don't know the director of that crappy movie.
All right. Well, the correct answer we were looking for was John Moore.
Okay.
John Moore.
Clearly.
Yep. Hopefully not related to Michael of the same last name. In any case, let's go ahead and move on. Next question is going to come in category number 3. Hopefully this one will work out a little bit better for our competitors. The category is the MCU. All right. Okay. In the MCU.
Everyone's favorite.
Who plays the role of Justin Hammer?
I would say the film, but I don't know. That might be a hint. But I like this guy. He's another good actor. Really good actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on what you put him in, he definitely shines.
Agreed.
Yeah,
definitely
he has range.
Actor.
He has a lot of range. More range than most actors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Matthew.
Sam Rockwell.
That is correct for 1 point. And Kevin.
I guess Tobin Bell.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right.
On the board first.
Matthew Cutler draws first blood, takes an early lead. Let us see if he can maintain it. First lead of the match. Here we go. Next question. In question 4 is going to come in the category of heroes. Which member of Thorin Oakenshield's company is the blood cousin of a member of the Fellowship of the Ring?
Bitch, say what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk on that one. They might. Yeah, I'll have them figure out what you said.
Are we asking for the actor's name or the actual character's name?
Character. All right. Answers in 5, 4.
Repeat.
Okay. All right. Which member of Thorin's company is the blood cousin of a member of the Fellowship of the Ring? We're talking about characters, not actors.
Oh, I know who it is. I don't know his name, but I know which character you're referring to now. And then I heard it again. Mm-hmm. He was
Spelling
in
really doesn't count, right? I'm just asking.
No, spelling will not count.
No.
5,
As long as you say it right, you can spell that
3,
shit. One, Zay.
2, 1. Pens down. Okay. Let's go to Kevin. Excuse me.
I guess Keeley.
That is incorrect. Let's go to Matthew Cutler.
Gimli?
Other way around, unfortunately. Gimli was the member of the Fellowship. We were looking for the member of Thorin's company, which was Balin. Balin was the one we were looking for.
Man, screw those names.
Right.
All right. All right, here we go. Let's see if this one works out better for you. Question number 5 is going to come in the category of Star Wars. All right. What is Count Dooku's Sith alias?
I believe both these guys might be having this one correct. Yeah, we got Joseph in the chat room. He's saying this is a tough match. You know, he's saying it's a hard one so far.
Yeah, can't make it too easy on the newbies. Got to make sure they can play with the big boys.
Yep, and we got the champion in the chat too, Dave Lees. He's in the building.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give me a repeat, please.
1. Yep. All right, that's one for the philosopher. Okay. In the category of Star Wars, what is Count Dooku's Sith alias?
You think he's gonna be in the new movie that comes out in April? I mean, or December?
Nope.
I'd say Count Dooku, probably not.
No.
All right.
They
In
should,
5,
they should bring everybody in.
4, 3, 2, maybe in a flashback. 1, pens down. All right, let's go to Matthew first.
Darth Tyrannus.
Darth Tyrannus is correct. And Kevin.
I just wanted to make sure I had it right. Darth Tyrannus.
All right, Kevin is on the board. All right, awesome stuff. All right, next question is in the category of video game movies. All right. Which video game movie features a group of kids going to a rave on the Isla del Morte? Video game movies, definitely the more difficult category for the majority of our competitors here. However, some have come to make it their specialty, so we will see how that pans out. All right, going to be looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right. Was that you, Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I wasn't sure. All right, you 2, you 4. All right. In the category of video game movies, which video game movie features a group of kids going to a rave on the Isla del Morte? And need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Kevin first.
I just translated it to Death Isle.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Matthew.
It has literally nothing to do with it. Dub.
There you go.
A little Rick and Morty reference there. I love it. The correct answer was Uwe Boll's House of the Dead.
That was a movie?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
And they used to show that shit on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yep. They probably show a lot of Uwe Boll's movies on the Sci-Fi Channel, to be honest. All right.
Oh, he directed.
Yeah.
No wonder why I don't remember it.
Next question is going to come in question 7. Chem's in the category of movie release dates. All right.
What?
When was Lara Croft Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life released?
Do you want the year or the actual date?
No, just the year will be fine.
No, the year.
All right.
What the fuck?
We don't require
The actual date.
month, day, year.
You never know. You have to ask.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, we don't get that specific.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, I never heard that one before, but yeah, that's true.
Hey,
Yeah, this is starting.
you have to ask.
Jolie.
You know, super question, but you have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. And Matthew.
2004?
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Kevin.
Was it 2014?
No.
Also incorrect. We were looking for 2003. 2003.
Close.
1 year off there, Matt, I'm
I knew it
afraid.
was one of the two. Crap.
Yep. 2003.
Ah.
All right. Well, our final question, since neither competitor has pitched a perfect round, will come in the category of the Wizarding World. Yeah. What is the term for a Quidditch player who handles the quaffle and attempts to score goals?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? It was kind of muffled towards the end.
Okay, that's fine. It's probably due to audio interference in another round. Okay, here we go. What is the term for a Quidditch player who handles the quaffle and attempts to score goals?
You ever played this game, James? You and your boys played Quidditch?
I never did. Our college, unfortunately, didn't have an intramural Quidditch team, unfortunately. But and whenever I played any of the Harry Potter games, I was always pretty good at it.
You think they have a LARP group for Quidditch? You think
I'm sure they do. I mean, I'm surprised there isn't a LARP group for the Wizarding World already. If they haven't already invented one, I'm sure some people have thought about it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Kevin.
Malcolm's going to kill me for this one. I just got striker.
That is incorrect, I'm afraid. Matthew.
Yeah, I mean, I said seeker because that's the only position I know.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, Seeker is the one who goes after the golden snitch. The ones we were looking for were the chasers.
Chaser.
That was close.
Chasers.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn.
All right. Well, after a very, very sweat-inducing round number 1, I would say, we have a very, very close match here. Matthew Cutler has a slight lead with 2 points, but Kevin is right on his heels with 1 point. So with that being said, round 2 will work as follows, gentlemen. I have in my hand a 12-sided die. I will roll it, and whatever number pops up will correspond with a different movie category that I have listed right here on this lovely sheet of paper. Whatever category you get first, you may choose to roll again. However, if you land on players or opponent's choice, you may not. You either have your own, you may choose your own category, or your opponent will do so for you. You will get 5 questions in whatever category you do eventually land on. Those questions will be worth 2 points apiece. However, if you feel you need a little extra help, you can check to multiple choice, in which case the value of the question will drop to 1 point. Keep in mind, gentlemen, that there is still stealing available in this round. So if you don't get your question correct, your opponent has the opportunity to gain those points. So with that said, Matthew, you are currently in the lead. You have the option to either have your number rolled first, or you may defer to Kevin. What would you like to do?
I'll defer.
All right, you will defer. All right, in that case, Kevin, are you ready? Here we go. You landed on category number 1. And category number 1 corresponds with Marvel films. You can either keep it or go again. I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. Roll again.
Okay. You landed this time on category 11. Whoops. If I can hold that the right way. There it is. What the heck? There we go. The category 11 is what you landed on. And that is the category of the Wizarding World. All right, let me pull these questions up. I believe there.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And that's a total of, I believe, 9 films, maybe 10, because,
Well,
we got
11 if you include all the Fantastic Beasts.
all fit into this.
Yep. Nope, that's not it. Gotta scroll to the right place. Here we go.
The philosopher.
All right. Here we go, Kevin. Your first question in the category of the Wizarding World. Who plays the role of Newt Scamander's brother Theseus in The Crimes of Grindelwald?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Kevin Guthrie, B, Callum Turner, C, Derek Riddle, or D, Wolf Roth?
Callum Turner.
That is correct for 1 point. Kevin has tied up the game. Here we go. Question number 2. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, during a Quidditch match, Harry suffers an injury where he breaks what? Need an answer in 5, 4, 3,
His hand.
2. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Let's go to Matthew for a 2-point steal.
His arm? Because it was
That is
dangling.
It was his arm. All right. Question number 3.
Nice.
In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, what is the name of Credence's adoptive little sister who was originally thought to be the Obscurus?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Harmony, B, Charity, C, Modesty, or D, Faith?
I believe it's Harmony.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal, Matthew. Again, your choices are A, Harmony, B, Charity, C, Modesty, or D, Faith.
I'm going to go C.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
All right. All right, Kevin. Question number 4. What is the name of Hagrid's giant half-brother?
Give me the multiple choice, please.
All right. Is it A, Grop, B, Womp, C, Blork, or D, Squant?
Is it D?
That is incorrect. 1-point steal to Matthew. Again, your options are A, Grop, B, Womp, C, Blork, or D, Squant.
B?
Matthew?
B is also incorrect. The correct answer was A, Grop.
Shit. All right.
All right. And Kevin, your final question in category in the category of the Wizarding World. Harry, Ron, and Hermione break into the Gringotts vault of which Death Eater in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so after Kevin's foray into round number 2, the score stands thus. Matthew is still with a 1-point lead at 5 points, with Kevin right on his heels with 4 points. All right, with that said, Matthew, you are now up. Your number is being generated as we speak. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
You landed on category number 9, which is the category of Player's Choice. All right, so here are your choices out of what's left. You have Marvel, Who Said It, Star Trek, Directors, Middle Earth, video game movies, Star Wars, MCU, or DCEU.
I'll do MCU.
All right, the MCU it is. All right. Here we go. First question in the category of the MCU. If I can find where those are in this list. Here we go.
All right. Right now we have.
All right. Your first question, Matthew, in the category of the MCU. In Spider-Man: Far From Home, Nick Fury redirects the school trip to what country so that Peter can partake in the mission?
Austria?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. 2 points steal to Kevin.
I guess England.
Also incorrect. We were looking for Prague.
Well, you said the country, not the city.
I was about to say that's.
Can I challenge it? Because you said the country, not the city.
Okay, give me just a second here. Let me do some research here.
Yeah, it is a country.
Not that it's in my country, but
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Well, Prague. I would say Prague's located in the Czech Republic.
one I
So, yeah, I should have been more consistent in my research on that one. All right. So what we'll do in that case is we'll throw that question out, and we will have a different MCU question in its place.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. I apologize for that. All right. All right, here we go. In Avengers Infinity War, Okoye mentions that she thought opening Wakanda to the rest of the world would involve hosting the Olympics and possibly what else?
Starbucks.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's a good pull.
Yep.
All right. Question number 2 in the category of the MCU. In Doctor Strange, who is said to have built the 3 sanctums which safeguard Earth from extra-dimensional forces?
I'll go multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, the Ancient One, B, Agamotto, C, Sitarak, or D, Vishanti?
B.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. In The Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner's transformation into the Hulk is said to occur every time his heart rate rises above how many beats per minute?
Shit.
Damn, you went to Edward Norton on him on this one.
Mm-hmm. I say it's
Multiple choice, please.
all right. Multiple choice. Is it A, 150, B, 160, C, 175, or D, 200?
I'm gonna go B 160.
Incorrect. Kevin for a 1-point steal. Is it A, 150, B, 160, C, 175, or D, 200?
Is it 200?
That is correct for 1 point.
Mm.
All right. Question number 4. In Thor Ragnarok, what weapon did Hela wield while fighting alongside Odin in order to conquer the 9 realms?
Mjolnir.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, and your last question in the category of the MCU. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, what has Scott become an expert at while under house arrest in order to keep his daughter Cassie entertained?
I'm gonna go multiple choice because I don't want to get it wrong.
All right, is it A, video games, B, storytelling, C, close-up magic, or D, baking?
Can you repeat what C was? It was muffled.
Sure, close-up magic.
C.
Correct for 1 point. All right. So with that out of the way, round 3 is up and at it. So we have, after round 2, the score of Matthew Cutler with an 11 points score, with Kevin at 5 points. So a little bit of a 6-point difference. Kevin's going to have to put in some work to hope to come back here. Not impossible, but definitely difficult to say the least. So with that being said, hey, he avoided the knockout territory, which is what you always aim to do in this sort of situation. So with that said, round 3, you gentlemen will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 15. Each number will correspond with a different category. The first question you receive will be worth 2 points, the second question worth 3 points, and the third question worth 5 points. At the end of this match, we will either have a winner or we will move into sudden death. Excuse me, heartburn. Now, you may pick any 3 numbers, but you cannot pick the same numbers as your opponent. That's just the way it shakes down. With that being said, Matthew, since you are in the lead, you may choose your 3 numbers first, from 1 to 15.
2, 3, and 13.
2, 3, and 13. And Kevin, your 3 numbers, please.
I'll go with my birthday, 6, 9, and 14.
6, 9, and 14. All right. Kevin, we will start with you. Your 2-point question comes in category 6. That is the category of the DCEU. DCEU. All right. Where on earth? Ah, okay.
He's going to have to move all 3 of his questions. Throw it over.
Well, he would at least need his 3 and his 5, if nothing else.
Right.
All right. So,
yeah.
Or even his 2 and his 5 would suffice as well. So, here we go. Your 2-pointer, Kevin, in the category of DCEU. In Batman v Superman, what does Martha Kent tell Batman was her first clue that Batman is a friend of Clark's? Keep in mind, you do still have 2 repeats left. All right. Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. Okay, that's 1. You got 1 left. All right. In the category of DCEU, in Batman v Superman, What does Martha Kent tell Batman was her first clue that Batman is a friend of Clark's?
I don't know. Is it because they live in the same city?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was the cape. The cape gave it away. Okay. So now you need to hit both of the upcoming questions in order to stay in the game and to avoid the TKO. So your next question is in category number 9. Category 9 is the category of mixed bag. All right. Let's see how you manage with this one. All right. For 3 points. In 2014's Hercules, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the character of Atalanta is a descendant of what race? Looking for an answer in 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Okay, last one. All right. In 2014's Hercules, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the character Atalanta is a descendant of what race?
Is it the Amazonians?
That is correct.
That's what I thought. Okay.
3 points.
Nice.
All right. So now we move to your 5-point question. That is going to come in category 14. That category is movie release dates. Okay. For 5 points and to send it back to Matthew Cutler. In what year was Far Cry released? You are out of repeats. 5, 4, 3, 2.
2015.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Slim Matthew Cutler. Correct answer was 2008. 2008. Yet again, another Uwe Boll monstrosity. With that being said, this was quite a match. Overall, I mean, Kevin did his best to fight back there in the end. The score overall was 11-8. Great match by both gentlemen. Really carried themselves well. Tried not to let the pressure get to them. If it was, they really weren't letting it show. Haven, why don't you go see how both of these guys are feeling right about now?
All right, we're gonna end it how we started it. I'm gonna go to our one Slim Matthew. How are you feeling, brother? You didn't have to answer any questions around number 3.
I'm feeling really good. Those last 2 questions, I don't think I would have gotten. So props in again for the second question. The last question, dude, like, screw that dude. That's all I got to say. Because he makes crappy movies. But, I mean, look, I won. TKO. Bring him on. Let's do it. Cutthroat era.
All right. Oh, let's go to the philosopher, Kevin Post. Tonight, just fortunately, wasn't your night, man. How are you feeling right now?
Just like you said, it wasn't my night. I wish I would have had some more questions that were up my alley. I definitely am not the gaming movie guy at all, so maybe I need to focus more on those. But yeah, it's just the luck of the draw. But yeah, it was a good match, and Matthew did a great job on the MCU questions. So he put me in a position where I had to fight, and I just couldn't pull it out. So good job, Matt.
Thank you. I mean, dude,
All right.
Harry Potter, there's too much to understand with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. So, I mean, props for you for getting those Harry Potter questions correct, though, for real.
Thanks, man.
All right. Back to you, King of Hearts.
Right. Somewhat humble in victory, but putting everybody on notice, saying, hey, I'm here to play. I'm going to be studying up. I'm coming after you is Matthew Cutler. Kevin, kind of assessing things. Hopefully we'll see him here every now and then from time to time, but it looks like he's sticking to focus mainly in just regular old movies, which is fine. Everybody's got their strengths and their fortes, so absolutely nothing wrong there. So with that said, that is going to wrap it up for us here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go ahead quickly around the horn and see where we can find everybody. First of all, let's go to our unfortunate second place finisher tonight, Mr. Kevin. Kevin, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Facebook, just under my name. You can find me on Twitter at Kevin J. Poss. You can find me. I'm all over TMG and Cool in the Gang. So yeah, you can find me all over YouTube. Usually I'm on Rankum. Yeah, all over the place.
Awesome. And, of course, to our lucky winner tonight, Mr. Matthew Cutler. Matthew, where can the good people get a look at what?
I mean, Facebook, my name, Matthew Cutler. Twitter, which I mostly use, is mcutler2323. Instagram, I barely use. I'm also on the Wrestling Combat, network. I mean, I'm looking to get another matchup. Luckily, I won my last one. So, anyway, with that wrestling knowledge, let's do it. That's all I got to say.
Rock on. And, of course, my brother in the NWO, the man running the ones and twos, one of the founders of Jack of All Trivia, Haven Pendergast. Haven, where can the good people find you?
Well, of course, you can find me on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia. That's how you get into matches. That's how you become part of the league. And, of course, you can find me on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia.
Absolutely. And, of course, you can find me, the King of Hearts, James Shimo, right here at Jack of All Trivia, running the Inner Geekdom division on Mondays. You can also find me competing in the movie division on Tuesdays, defending my newly won movies championship. You can also find me in Haven Pendergast competing in the tag team division on Thursdays. Once wrestling gets started up, we'll most likely be doing that on Wednesdays, or we might want to do it on Fridays now, when Wednesday Night Wars are a thing. Speaking of wrestling, I will be starting up, actually in the new year, I will be starting up a new podcast for wrestling. I actually spend a lot of time on the road, back and forth to my work, so I'm calling it the Road Trip Wrestling Ramblings Podcast. So literally just me in my car, no studio, no budget, no filter, just me, a microphone, and a truck. So that should be a lot of fun. Also in the new year, you can find myself and Haven Pendergast and Ryan Payne we will be sailing away on the ship of Jericho, the Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea Part 2. We will be having a lot of fun there, hopefully getting the good chance to talk to you guys, get some pictures, maybe hopefully even throw up maybe some little tidbits of something for a podcast or just some fun little nuggets here and there. We'll see what happens. We don't want to be absolute, jerks about it. But until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for us here in the Inner Geekdom division of Jack of All Trivia. So for the philosopher Kevin Puffs, for Slim Matthew Cutler, for the villain Haven Pendergast, my name is the King of Hearts, James Shimo, and I will bid you all adieu. So until next we meet, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!